Hi, I'm the fallen angel Christopher Daniels, an inspiration to children everywhere, a national treasure. You're watching Dre Gaming 41? Dre 41 Gaming, my man.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Drake41, aka Mr. 5K, aka Drake41, and this is a very different episode. I never done this before and made a video of it. I've done this before, but I didn't make a video of it. Yeah, we're gonna run with that. So this video is a bit different. Once again, I am sprucing up, fixing by request, a CAW. This was sent in by Rise. So basically, what he wanted to do was he wanted to keep the punk style and basically just modify what he already has. Now, me going into it, I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't listen to hard rock, soft rock, rock and roll, none of it. I really don't. Unless it's like a wrestler's theme song or something like that. I don't listen to it. So me trying to make a punk style wrestler is a, a bit different. But nonetheless, I see it as a challenge and it's something that I don't mind getting into. I feel like I'm well versed enough to be able to make these a type of creations and really make them stand out and not look crazy, but also make them look like it can be an actual person. And that's what I wanted to do in this video, is just show you guys the steps that I took into creating this, not creating, but modifying this wrestler here. Now, if you are a patron of mine, you can request this as well. It doesn't have to be an actual wrestler. It could be your wrestler if you want, and I'll fix it up, send it back to you, and you can go from there. Of course, we need to have a back and forth on what you're looking for, what the gimmick should be. Do you want me to completely switch it? Do you have any ideas, logos that you want me to incorporate within the call itself? With this one, he kind of gave me free reign. But the one thing I still wanted to do was keep his look that he gave him, because I found the look that he gave him was good enough to keep. Like, it really was. It was a good base to use and continue and fix up. So what I wanted to do with the mohawk itself was, I didn't want to do the black white black white black white. I wanted to do a gradient, or like a dye job, where it's dark at the bottom and it gets bright red at the top, as opposed to the default the default hairstyle options the game gives you, which for any mohawk, I don't know. I mean, me personally, looking at it, I don't think anybody wants a mohawk like that, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I'm looking at it. So that's what I was doing right here. I was doing the dye job with the mohawk itself. I think it came out pretty good. Like I said, I wanted to make it more realistic. Now, what I also wanted to do was work on the eyes here and change it up a little bit, like give him like a more realistic eye, especially with the scar. What I also did was fix the scar. I didn't make it like so bold. It was healed up, so it doesn't stand out so much. And then I did a contact in the eye where the where the cut is. I just put the cross and made it white. So that was pretty easy. Then from there, what I wanted to do was work on the head. I was going to change up the piercings, but then I was like, nah, it's cool the way it is. I don't need to change that. I wanted to put his call's name on the wristband, on the upper arm band. So I just put Mercer. That's the call's last name. Wanted to do that. I felt like, just to have his name there. Wanted to take off Sheamus armbands. I did not want to do those. And I wanted to change the jacket, but I needed to take the necklace off. The spike necklace. Wanted to take it off. For me, with everything that's going on the call itself, I felt like it was too gimmicky. So I wanted to take that one off. And what I'm currently doing is looking for a good denim jacket. I could have swore there was one with spikes on it. I don't know what happened to that one. Maybe, is it still in the game? Am I bugging? Because it's the one I gave to the Young Bucks. Yeah, it's the one I gave to the Young Bucks, but I couldn't find it. I don't know. I must be tripping. So, it's fine. So, So Ricochet's jacket is what I wanted to use, and basically what I did was I went online, found a bunch of rock jean jacket designs or patches, and I used those for this one. Now, once again, I don't listen to rock music. I don't have some, I know of some of the names, of these rock bands, but I don't listen to them per se. So, I mean, his other one had a bunch of patches on it. I don't think it really meant anything in regards to what, rock group is on it. So I basically just put, ones that I seen that stood out, good designs, and that's the ones I wanted to use. But yeah, I feel like the front of the jacket really came out really good on my end, all the logos. I didn't want them looking super sharp. That's one thing I wanted to stay away from. I wanted to look like it was worn. So the darks aren't 100% dark. The blacks aren't black. The colors aren't deep and bright. A lot of them, look faded a bit, and that's the look that I was going for. Especially on a jean jacket where, you wash it multiple times. It's old, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the groups on here are vintage, so I wanted it to have like a vintage, old school kind of look, just to go with the CAW itself. Another thing I wanted to do, just in case if he wanted to do it, the guy that I'm giving it, that I gave this CAW to, because this video is a little bit old. I wanted to, put a little name tag on there, just in case if he wanted to put something there himself. He has the choice. Even though I used a lot of logos on this, I went off on logos here. I mean, at first doing this, I didn't think I was going to have a lot of logos on here, but yeah, I guess I did. But another thing that I wanted to talk about a little bit was about the videos that I do where I critique people's CAWs. They're for fun. If you haven't realized that I'm doing these for fun, and it's not to say don't create, it's for fun. Like, it's just for fun. It's for entertainment. It's to get a little laugh out of it. No, I never expected anybody to be perfect at creating CAWs. No one's perfect at creating CAWs, because there's no way to create a perfect CAW. There's no way, unless you're creating Stone Cold Steve Austin, and literally that's it. Even then, the game doesn't allow you to create a perfect representation of Stone Cold Steve Austin. It doesn't. It's a lot of work to put in to making a good CAW. It really is. And I appreciate everybody's work on what they do. And I mean, if you upload it, you're positive about it. You feel like your work is good. On my end, all I do is I just use it for content. And a lot of people do videos like this, and maybe it's because, I guess, of name recognition. I shouldn't be so tough, and it's not being tough. I'm just having fun. So, it is what it is. I wanted to do a plaid dress, I guess, a plaid dress. So I put that on him. That was something I wanted to do, and also add a leather accent to it as well. Like, with the little bump right there, I was like, all right, let me make it a little leather patch. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing I wanted to use was the skull that I put on the right armband. I wanted to put it like throughout the CAW itself for it to be his logo. Another thing that I hate is CM Punk's kick pad design. Can't stand it. I just don't. I don't like it. I really do not like it. But it is what it is. People use it. I just don't like it. Kept it really simple. Didn't go too crazy on it. Just put the skull with the knife on there. And really, that's about it. That was my updated CAW for Arise here, which he does have available now. But other than that, guys, like, subscribe. Oh, well, you know what? Hold on before I do all that. I'll also, remorph the face a little bit. Did some detail on there as well. I forgot to say that as well. I was tripping a little bit. But yeah, I just wanted to morph it a little bit, because he threw the face texture on, but it wasn't on 100% right. Which it is what it is. If you look at the texture itself, he has the eyes over the eyes. Yeah, it happens. It happens. But I mean, you really can't see it. So, and then he has, eye paint on them. So it's cool. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. But yeah, I definitely wanted to morph this CAW a little bit in the face, because he just looked default. Like he had a default face. Like, this is the default face template. So you can clearly see it, like, really easily. Like, if you've been creating wrestlers for a while, you can tell a default face like really easily. So that's what I wanted to do. Wanted to put you know, a little bit of morphing to the face just so it could stand out. I was gonna change the attire up for his wrestling, his entrance in wrestling gear, but it is what it is. Once again, this call is for Rise, and he is a patron of mine. So I did this for him. Like, subscribe, comment. Catch you guys on the next video. Later.